Hi, everybody, and welcome to Niner Paper Radio's post-game show for the 49ers versus Dolphins game. I'm your host, Jaymie. And yeah, I'm going to here to talk about the game and the unfortunate loss for the 49ers this game, and the 49ers being officially eliminated from playoff contention this year. So yeah, we have a little bit to talk about um, and stuff. So like I said in the chat, if you have anything in particular you guys want to talk about specifically, please put that in the chat, and we can go through it. And yeah, so I'll go over some stats and stuff, and do the whole shebang if you guys have been here. So yeah, so before we get into any of that, we're gonna run through our ad reads real quick, and then we'll be right back to get ready.
Today's episode is sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join.
For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop.
Tune in every Monday to watch Jason react to the highlights of last week's game. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner. This segment is brought to you by Shop49ers.com, the official online store of the 49ers. Use our affiliate link in the description to get the latest official Niner gear. Save 10%. This segment is brought to you by SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio at SeatGiant.com to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out.
Alrighty, guys. So we have a comment here from one of our other co-hosts, Jason. Woohoo! 11th draft pick. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? So yeah, I mean, this season is definitely not gone the way the Niners have wanted. I'm sure any of us have wanted. And it's a bummer, but it is what it is. So this game was kind of a mess, a little bit. Offense could not do anything. It's really coming down to the offensive line because Brock Purdy is barely having any time to do anything behind this. And I know they're banged up. They're trying to keep that in perspective, but the Niners have basically not been able. Purdy's basically not been able to do anything behind this offensive line, and it's becoming more and more apparent when, especially against like decent rushing teams. And so it's just, it is what it is. It really sucks. Yeah, I mean, Moody missed was it a field goal? I missed a field goal, so that didn't help. Well, Purdy didn't play as bad as he did the week before. He did have the interception, and he has been a little bit off. Can't think of what else. It's like this. It's so weird. It's so weird. This team really does go through Jennings and Kittle and our banged up running backs. So, yeah, well, Kelvin Banks, Texas tackle. You know, I wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it at all. My thing is, and we'll probably talk about this later once the season is officially wrapped up and and whatnot. But I'm gonna have a major issue this season, this offseason if Niners do not address their offensive line because it's becoming a problem. It's really bad. Because Aaron Banks went down with an injury. I know Drake Greenlaw went out for an injury in his opposite leg and his calf, so hopefully that's not serious. That sucks. Um, it's wild. Um, yeah, let's go through some of these things real quick. I'm gonna switch to this mode. Alrighty. So I do have the box score. So the final score was 17-29. Purdy threw 26 of 40, 313 yards, 7.8 average, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, was sacked 3 times, had a rating of 95.1. So overall, not terrible. The interception was really bad. I do think the guy got his hand on it a little bit, so I try to give that, and he did miss kind of wide open in the end zone. At the end of the first half. So that was a problem. Purdy rushed a little bit more too. As you can see in the rushing stats, he had 4 carries for 26 yards, 6.5 average. His longest was 16. Debo rushed 5 for 25, average was 5. Longest was 13. Patrick Taylor, 8 carries for 24 yards, 3 yards a carry. His longest was 9. Um, and Juszczyk had a carry for 6 yards. So the running game was not here today. Didn't even have over 100 yards total for everybody. As you can see, total yards was 81. And this offense thrives on being able to run the ball. So that's a problem. Kittle today, 8 receptions, 106 yards. Longest is 28. He had out of 9 targets, almost cost all of his targets except for 1. Debo had a good game today. 7 receptions, 96 yards, average of 13.7, 1 touchdown. His longest was 27 out of 9 targets. So, obviously not bad. Jennings had 4 receptions, 51 yards, 12.8 average, no touchdowns, longest of 17, and out of 6 targets. Pershaw had a couple targets, 4 receptions, 37 yards, 9.3 average, no touchdowns. Longest was 21, and caught all of his targets. So, good for that. Juice had a nice reception, 1 reception, 20 yards. Obviously, that's his longest. That was his only one. Out of 3 targets. Eric Serbert, 1 reception, 2 yards. Obviously, his only target. And Patrick Taylor Jr. had 5 targets, only caught 1 of them for 1 yard. So he's obviously not going to be a running back that has good hands in catching the ball. So, yeah, I mean, the receiving there was definitely a throw the ball day. I mean, when they threw, at least Debo showed up. I don't know what this game would have been like if Debo's been playing the way he has the last um for the last while, but he definitely showed up today. Had a really good touchdown in the first quarter, first or second quarter, first half basically. So not bad. Let's see. Let's look at some defense. Defensively, everyone had 6 solo tackles. Let's see, and we have any sacks? I don't think anybody did. I don't remember. Yeah, we have no sacks today. Because Tua gets the ball out fast. No really QB hits. And stuff like that. So I mean, Defensively, they played pretty good, up until the end. Um, the game was pretty much close until the 4th quarter, um, especially after that interception, and then Miami was able to run away with it. So it's just, both I think while he's playing is still obviously hurt because he's not playing, I feel like, to what his normal standards are. So that's a bit of a bummer. Um, but it is what it is. I think he's just trying to play through it so he doesn't miss any time, and whatnot. And you know, Miami is still in the playoff contention hunt. Good for them. Niners are obviously not anymore, which sucks. They officially got eliminated from the Rams winning and one other thing happening. I don't know. Sometimes I get confused, but I know the Rams securing the win did not help. Um, and so, you know, it is what it is. I think I don't know what this offense is going to do, but they have to figure out something for next year, because it's not working, especially this offensive line. It's just not giving Purdy any time. If they want to do long passes, they have to give Purdy time to be able to sit in the pocket, and it's not happening. Um, and so I don't know what to do. It's just very hard because he barely gets the ball. He gets it for like 1 second, and then he has to like run around like a crazy person and try to improv, and he doesn't. It's not working. Um, at least to me. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. Um, but yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, this game is like the epitome of just like what has been going wrong with the Niners all season. It's just been a bit of a bummer. Um, and next week we play the Lions, which is not going to be a fun time, but we'll see. Um, and I mean, we got to see Raheem back, which we got to go see him, which was fun. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird game. I feel like too a little bit, not like weird, but um, I do think Purdy looked a little bit more comfortable, but overall, like it was just not. I don't know what it is, but there, like I've been saying all year, there's been something crazy um this whole season. Oh, and since we're talking about this, Shanahan did have a reaction to Moody missing the field goal. That probably would have kept the Niners alive. Either the first half or the 3rd quarter. I can't remember exactly where it was. I think it was in the first half. But he is not that good, I think. It's safe to say now. I would try to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it's just he's too inconsistent, man, and we can't have a kicker that's this inconsistent. Like if he had missed 1 or 2 kicks like a season, fine, but it feels like it's every other week, and that's what the problem is. It's not it's like the consistency. And so we'll see what they decide to do in the off season, but yeah, Moody's not playing well doing the kicking. But yeah, I haven't seen any updates on Drake Greenlaw. I know he was rolled out, and Banks had an injury as well with it was one of our O linemen. He went down. They rolled him out almost immediately with a knee injury, so that's never good news when it's rolled out that fast. We probably won't know more until either tomorrow or Tuesday, when they can do testing. But yeah, so more injuries, fun. Um, we'll have to see how that goes. And yeah, I mean that is pretty much the epitome of the game. It was just not it was a weird game. Weird fluky injuries happen, and it's got to keep going from there. But I just it's just been a weird season, and I think this game kind of like is a good reference point for that, I guess, and whatnot. So, yeah, unless you guys have any other comments, please feel free to mention them in the comment section wherever you're watching this. We are live on Twitter or X, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Facebook's been a little bit glitchy. I was able to get it reconnected. So hopefully, you Facebook guys, I've been trying. It's just this, I don't know if the streaming service just doesn't like Facebook or whatever. It's been very finicky. Um, but yeah. Well, unless you guys don't have any other comments, I can let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. We will see you guys next week. I believe we have, is it Monday Night Football next week? I'm not sure. Let me look what the actual time is. I know we have one more Monday night game. Actually, I could look at the NFL. Live and upcoming games. Yeah, Lions and San Francisco on Monday night. So that will be an interesting game. I'm gonna stop sharing that now. Stop screen sharing. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how that goes. I know the Lions are about to play their game right now. So hopefully that goes all good. And yeah, I guess that is pretty much it, guys. I will see you guys next week. So that means that just shift everything a day for our scheduling for the week, and then I'm sure on Tuesday when the guys go more in depth on the game and stuff and much more articulate than I am, they'll give an update on anything that schedule wise has to be changed. So alrighty guys, well I will see you guys all next week. Enjoy the rest of your week, and as always,